Yeah, sorry guys, if you couldn't hear me, I had to stop the stream and restart it. So as you know, it's all good now. Um, it's all good. People should be able to hear me now. Sorry about that, Crystal. Um, but the show, we'll continue the topic. So you've gone to probably how many shows, do you think?
Like overall, like I've lost count. Like
Dude.
my mom's been taking me to shows since I was like 11. She took me to see Metallica.
Oh,
Oh,
And then
dude, that's fucking awesome.
and then after that, like it was just she just started a whole kind of monster with that. And just I've just been shows have been a part of my life, and I think they'll always be a part of my life, and I'm hoping it's something I can like pass on to my children eventually, and something that they'll enjoy to do, or something
Hell
for
yeah.
us to do, you know?
So is your mom also a metal, like, rocker?
She was more into like the psychedelic rock, like Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, those kind of bands. The Doors, oh my gosh, she loves Jim Morrison. And it just kind of ventured out. My dad, he was more into like the Beach Boys, oldies rock. But coming towards the 80s, my dad got more into like the butt rock kind of thing, like Def Leppard and
Yes.
Motley Crue.
Hell yeah.
Uh, and that was put traded off to me, especially with Van Halen. Van Halen was something we'd always hear here at the house. And then um, in elementary school, it was like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Pearl Jam, Metallica. And then towards middle school, I just, with the help of the internet, I started venturing off into my own and finding like harder stuff.
Hmm.
And it just, yeah, since like then, it's just been nonstop, nonstop. Music's been a part of my life.
Yeah, you're total music junkie, and I think that's like one of the cool things about you because there's so many like I don't know if people have ever met you before or maybe this is their first time like kind of getting to know you, but you've been in the cosplay scene for quite some time, but you're also like a full-time registered nurse.
Yeah,
So
it's been
like
so hard balancing everything. It's like I have to do like it's like there's so many times I've gone into overtime. God knows how many times I've called Ivy crying, at 11 p.m. Oh, stop doing an admission. I want to go home. And and then I'm like, oh my God, as soon as I get off of work, I'm like, I have to work on this costume. And then I'm like, but crap, the show's this tonight. And it's like just finding like time, having to get home, being able to change because I'm with patients all day, and like exchange of like body fluids, blood, all that. So I don't want to go. Well, it actually would be cool if I went to like a show all bloody, because then I could say I'm like really hardcore metal. But for sanitary issues, um, I just would rather get cleaned up before I go to show. Ever listen? Yes, Solid Raven. I have listened to VNV Nation. They're actually one of my favorites. I actually love industrial music a lot too. I love the Birthday Massacre. I love KMFDM. I've growing up metalhead. Also, I was a little goth kid at heart, so I'm like a hybrid of like goth and metal.
Mm. Well, you're the crazy like hybrid of life. You are a full-time registered nurse, a full-time cosplayer, and an overall badass.
she's
And
one of the most busiest women that I know. It's insane.
I
Like,
don't know. I mean, I think you got me beat when it comes to like busy. You're pretty busy yourself too.
busy bitches, man.
busy.
So what has everyone been playing? Any video games? I mean, this is a video game podcast. We should talk about it. Um,
I played Battlefront a couple of nights ago.
you're addicted.
It's one of my favorite games. It was so much fun. And honestly, I like the first Battlefront over the second one. Star Wars Battlefront, guys. Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, it's fun. It's very basic, and I don't know. Like I can play that game and fall asleep while playing that game. Not that I'm getting bored. I find it to be very soothing.
Like relaxing.
It is. It's very relaxing to kill the rebel scum.
Crystal, have you been playing anything, or you just been working on cosplay stuff lately?
Um, then that's the thing. I've been getting very little sleep because I've been playing Diablo nonstop. So it's like
Ah,
I work from 8 to 5, and then from 5 to probably 8 or 9, I'm doing paperwork. And then from like 9 to 12, I go get boba. And then
Boba! Oh god,
and then from,
I can't do the boba, dude. How do you guys do that? With the balls, with those little squishy little gummy balls?
you know what? You just gotta love balls in your mouth. That's all. That's all it is to
She went there.
She's a wild one.
Firecracker.
Hell
And
yeah,
then from
dude.
like 12 to 3 in the morning, I'm playing Diablo with my friend Jeremiah. And then from 3 to 6, I'm sleeping. And then I wake up to go to work and do it all over again.
Oh my god. Well, I know that we have a huge con ahead of us this weekend. I'm just going to get it out of the way now because I just feel like there's just other topics we can go through our list. But this weekend or starting Thursday actually, is Anime Expo. And you ladies will be there, yes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Don't
Yeah,
mess-
I might be like, setting up at a booth with someone in a podcast that I like to ramble on in,
You ramble
You guys-
your shenanigans.
You guys might know her. She goes by the name of, she loves pancakes. I know? Nobody?
I heard she loved boba. I heard she
Ah,
liked the
God,
Oh,
don't
not
even
even
say
go there. I was gonna
boba.
say-
It's so, I can't even take it, dude. I don't know how people do it. Like, I watch people off this one street off Sawtell and Olympic, and it's crowded every single time I go. It's right by my favorite sushi place, and it's constantly crowded, and I'm like, what's the big deal? I don't get it. They have a...
People just like having balls in their mouths.
But like
That's all it
squishy fucking little gummy balls, dude. I can't even fucking take it. I can't take it. I'm like weird about texture.
They're slimy.
And the texture. I think that's what bugs me. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I've been sucking on boba since like high school, so take that as you will.
Well, I will. And I know, well, being that it's anime, are you guys excited to reveal your cosplays? Ha 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 ha.
Well, Crystal, what are you wearing?
It's one that I've actually been wanting to do for a while, and when I told my mom about it, she was all excited. I'm surprised she actually recognized the character.
Really?
But,
That's so cute. I know what it
yeah.
is already. Ivy told me, but I'm really excited for you to actually say it.
Say it. I'm gonna be doing Chun-Li from Street Fighter. So
Yay!
it's something, I got the thunder thighs for it, and I like kicking stuff, so why not?
Oh,
Dude, you're gonna look really hot. Which version did you like pick a specific version of that, or just the traditional?
It's the traditional look from the Marvel vs. Capcom art, because that's been my favorite one, which is pretty much the same from the traditional. Because I also like the Alpha one. I rarely see people do that one, the one with the pants.
Oh, right. I've seen a couple people do it. I mean,
I haven't seen that many do it.
Really? At Anime last year, I remember seeing it a couple of times in like different versions, like some just kind of not so like detailed and some just very simple. But somebody's an Anime Expo virgin.
Who is?
I don't know. She's right here next to me. Like, well, her screen is next to me. It's so weird.
Oh my gosh. It's your first time. Ivy, you should have told me it was your first time. I promised to make it gentle for you. Make it an experience for you to remember.
Take it slow.
I'll bring the nice oils and candles and everything. It'll be great.
Ivy's face right now is just priceless.
Is she blushing? I can't see.
She's totally blushing.
What's the word? You have to, there's a word for this. You have to wine and dine me first, right?
Yeah, I know, because you're not that kind of girl, and that's okay.
Not fast. Let's start slow.
No, I'll take you out to like a nice steak, with an appetizer and a nice salad beforehand. Instead of getting the cheap $10 wine, I'll bump up to 20 because I like you that much.
Oh, screw that! No, going straight for the champagne, top of the line.
The champagne.
Oh
We'll
my
do that
god.
one.
This is like my first legit, like, anime show. I've never been to an anime con or anything like that, so I'm really, really excited. I also don't know what to expect because I heard that the anime crowd's very different uh, from, Comic Con crowds. So I'll have 2 costumes that I'll be wearing there. And, huh?
What?
Oh, nothing. Sorry.
Oh,
It's just outside noise. Sorry, I'm by a window.
but for those 2 costumes, I need to. I'm still working on them. Yeah. I will be the M. Bison opposite Crystal's Chun-Li.
Yay! We're gonna have a throwdown. It's gonna be like a Chola Street Fighter throwdown.
Yes, please. Yes.
All right, I gotta get the razors in the hair.
I know. I'm gonna instead of Chun-Li, I'm gonna be Chola-Li. That's what I'm gonna be.
So did you know that you wanted to do Chun, or you were just like, fuck it, I'm just doing it, or was this a planned out thing?
Like in terms of her doing M. Bison and me doing Chun-Li, or
yeah. Did you guys plan this out?
It was kind of a well, I called up Crystal and was like, hey, are you doing AX? And I'm gonna be doing this character, or I wanted to do this character, and she's like, ooh, maybe I can do Chun-Li, and I'm like, do it, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because originally, what was gonna happen is I was in a Naruto group for Friday that fell through. I was gonna do a Lady Tsunade.
Okay.
And that fell through. So that left me with figuring out what I was going to do on Saturday. And then I was going to be doing a Street Fighter group. I think it was Saturday, but I figured, you know what, I'll just move it to Sunday, and I'll move whatever I was going to do Friday to Saturday. That way I can just do the 2 days. So, yeah, I mean, I think it worked out. I'll be there 2 days. Crystal's going to be...
And we're going to have a booth.
And yes, you want to tell everybody about that?
Yes. So guys, I was we're technically kind of invited guests because we got a booth for the event. So if you're planning on going to Anime Expo, please follow us on Twitter or Facebook or whatever social site, because we'll be blasting where we're going to be on Thursday, because we literally were the last people on the planet to get a space at Anime Expo. So we will have a space there, and you could say hi to us and get prints. You could see Crystal there, take pictures. We'll all be hanging out. I don't know if the whole time, but if we're there, definitely come up to us and say hi. We're just gonna be hanging out. It's gonna be like a big party, an anime party. I'm excited. This is like my year anniversary of ever going to a con, and anime started it all. And I got to cosplay. That's wait, no, I did. Was that no? Kamikaze was my first time I cosplayed, but anime was my first con. Because I was like, no, I saw you my first cosplay when I did Elizabeth, and you were Doom.
That was like Kamikaze.
So yeah, no, I will be doing a new cosplay, and I'm gonna be doing Holo the Fox. So I'll be a fox.
Cute.
Yeah, so that's why I'm sporting the wig today. I got the wig, and it's weird because it actually took me 20 minutes to put on because I'm a cosplay noob. And I just couldn't put it on. It just kept shifting. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can see my wig cap. But yeah, no, it was fun to, get all dolled up. And we'll all be all dolled up together.
It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait.
What are you wearing, Pancakes?
I'm doing Holo the Fox. I'm doing, it's from an anime. Traditionally, she's got this, like, tunic, and it's or she's naked, which I'm not gonna do. So I decided to do, like, a Playboy bunny version of it, but obviously not a bunny because I'm gonna have a fox tail and I'm gonna have ears. It's definitely the most sexiest I've ever done, which is scaring the shit out of me because, like, I usually kind of, I'm covering the event, but not in a sexy cosplay. So this is definitely out of my comfort zone kind of thing.
So we could say you are a foxy lady.
Yes,
I
yes.
see what you did there.
Yeah. I'm excited, but it's anime, so there's gonna be all sorts of different kinds of outfits. I feel like people really push themselves at anime to get crazy. So I'm really, really excited to see people's work, for sure.
Yeah, and the cool thing about Anime Expos over the years, because I went to Anime Expo for the first time in high school, and
Oh.
back then it was like strictly anime cosplay. Like Anime Expo was strictly for the anime cosplay, and San Diego Comic Con was like the comic cosplay. But then the last couple of years, I've been noticing that actual comic cosplays have been showing up at Anime Expo too, which is interesting
Right,
because
right,
over
right.
the years, with the Comic Cons, anime cosplay started showing up at Comic Cons. And it was one of those things I was like, hey, if they can do anime at Comic Cons, why hasn't anyone done it at like any anime conventions or anything? And then, sure enough, the last 2 years I've been seeing, you know, people show up in their I was gonna say Canadian cosplays because I saw Wonder Havoc from Canada. Um, yeah, I'm gonna cosplay as a Canadian one of these days. Yeah, but they've been showing up in their comic costumes to like anime cons.
Right. Well, I mean, do you guys feel like, I mean, a con is a con where people can get together? Uh, or if it's like anime, should it strictly be anime? Because I honestly feel, to me, uh, everybody, deserves to be there no matter what. Whether it is anime or gaming related or movie related. I don't know. I think it's like you're going there to have fun.
Well, I mean, just like when you go to a Comic Con, you do see anime cosplays there.
Uh huh.
Just not as much, everything's more centered around, comics and
Comics, right.
movies, which is awesome. You do see some anime there, and it's accepted amongst all, which is totally fine. But with anime, I would say it's the same thing. It's got um, that anime presence, of course, because that's what the con is. It's an anime con. It's not a comic con.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna see a lot of people in anime cosplay or manga, but then you will see some game or gaming,
Mm-hmm.
some comic book cosplays, which is fine. You're just not going to see as much of that as you would the anime.
Right.
But I think, and again, I've never been in one, but I think that generally, if we're just as accepting at comic cons, then I would hope that it's the same at anime shows. I think.
What about
Well,
you, Crystal?
me, well, like I said, I just find it fascinating that they've been integrating. Again, it's like Ivy said that the anime cons are more, anime cosplay focused, which I would expect. And I also see like video game stuff. Like when it comes to like anime cons, like what I normally think about is just things that are like Japanese related, I guess, like the Japanese video games, the Japanese like cartoons. That's what I imagine more so for like the anime. But I think just as cosplay is becoming more and more popular, these lines are being blurred and people are just coming as is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, either way, we're gonna have fun. So tune in to our social stuff, and we will let you guys know exactly where we're gonna be Thursday morning. And so if you are planning on coming Thursday, you can find Rita will be there. Rita Lux, who is a great artist, she will be there Thursday. And I will be there Friday, July 4th. I don't have any big plans except like in the evening, obviously. But I'm going to go there to, because I have a couple interviews for Friday. And then Saturday and then Sunday, we'll all be there. I don't know if you guys are going both days, but I'll be there for sure.
I'll be there just the Saturday and Sunday. Both days I'll be over at your awesome booth, and then
Well,
part of
our awesome booth. It's technically ours at this point.
ours. Okay, ours. Okay. Yes, I will be there with Ms. Pancakes, and I will have some, not all, some prints there available for you guys if you guys want to pick up any prints there. And then part of the day on Saturday, I will also be with the lovely Jessica Negri at the, and let me see if I can pull that information real quick. Let's see.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing a cosplay with her, right?
Yes, on Saturday we will be doing a cosplay together, and I just need to go to her page for the info of where we're gonna be set up.
That's awesome. Jessica and Ivy taking over anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, booth 1301, the Sentai Filmworks booth.
Nice.
Saturday. So if you guys get a chance to check it out there, if you don't see me there, then I'm hanging out with Miss Pancakes.
Jessica Nagaga. I love. Yeah, no, we're hoping Jessica comes on by to our booth and we'll attack her and get her to, I don't know. We'll just have fun. She's so nice. I love her. I don't think I can say enough nice things about that girl.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, dude, she kills it in the business, but she's also just a really humble person, and I mean, she's got the full package, and she seems like she loves doing what she does, and I can't wait to see her work, because I follow her, obviously, so I've been seeing the progress of her stuff, and it's just like, wow, dude, like, you have elevated your craft in such a level, it's insane. So, I don't know, I just can't wait to see it in the flesh. Ha ha ha. Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be. I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
Because
you're gonna get attacked by the Titans, the Attack on Titans.
There's so much work to do.
She sounded so like.
There's so much work to do. I don't think I'm gonna sleep for the next 3 days for sure.
Hey, feel free to text me because I'll be up playing Diablo. Paperwork.
He's playing in here too.
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Valiant Hearts Watch Dogs, and I started a little bit back on the Wolfenstein. So if everyone's kind of wondering what the hell I'm playing, the Wolfenstein and killing Nazis.
Do you listen to Rammstein while playing Wolfenstein? I think you should.
I think I might. Next time I stream, I'm gonna blast that shit, and then I'm gonna tell you to come on and watch me.
Oh god, I saw them like 3 times and almost cried each time.
I think I've seen them too, like back in the day, like a big summer tour. They were out. And
was it Family Values with?
Yes, Family Values. Fuck yeah. Damn, dude. I used to do my concert like Ronda tour. I'm going to a few concerts this year. It's done. I'm going to go see Rihanna and Eminem this summer. They're playing.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I wanted to go to that. I want to see Bruno Mars too.
Oh, I don't.
Kill me.
Is he there performing with them?
No. I think he's playing. He always plays around Comic-Con time. Last year
hell
he
no,
played during Comic-Con, and then I think this year he's playing Comic-Con too. I'm like, well, not playing Comic-Con, but playing around Comic-Con.
Around Comic-Con, yeah, dude. Comic-Con is just a whisper away. Like, as soon as anime's done, you guys, we're gonna be like,
no,
Comic-Con.
Dude. No, dude.
Oh, no, you got London, dude. Fuck. Never mind. Well, I'm gonna be freaking out for you because of London, and I'm gonna just be, like, biting my nails, waiting for all the feeds to come in of your experience, and then Comic-Con.
Yeah, it'll be Anime Expo Saturday. Oh, hey!
Oh my God, is there a fucking cat brawl behind you?
Cat fight.
Oh my God, that sounded fucking crazy. That was fucking funny, dude. Sounded like a special sound effect. Like, I swear to God.
Stop, Twiggy.
Oh, it's Twinkie?
Oh, God.
She hates my oldest cat, Isis. And Twinkie's the youngest one. And she likes to bully all the other cats. I love Twinkie to death, but she's a big bully.
Dude.
Sorry.
That was fucking awesome. I was like, I don't know what was happening. Just sounded like murder. Kitty murder. Yeah, Yeah. Well,
Okay.
as soon as you started talking about Comic-Con, your cat started freaking out.
Like, no!
Oh shit. Okay. So
No,
let's move on to some gaming news, shall we? I definitely want to congratulate Evolve. They are one of my favorite games at PAX East at E3. They won the Game Critics Awards for 2014. So they won Best in Show, Best Original Game, Best Cons. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. Best in Show, Best in Console, Best Action Game. They also won Best Online Multiplayer. So I'm really happy for them. Really excited for Phil Robb and his whole team. He was the one who I actually interviewed. You can catch that on my YouTube about Evolve. And I know you were saying, Ivy, that you like playing games with other people. That is the game that you're going to want to have in your library of games. If you like co-op games, if you like playing with your friends, it is 4 versus 1. It is incredible. I wish I could be playing it now. I actually messaged like Creeper Status Phil Robb on Twitter, and I was like, I want to play your game. I felt like such a loser after, but I was like, fuck it, I don't care. I really want it, and I can't wait for all of you guys to play, and we can actually do some 4 versus 1. Like, we'll start getting some groups together, and we can all actually play together. So there's that. And then there's another. I think since we're just kind of still on the cosplay, do you want to bring up this blog? Because I think we should. I don't know if you had a chance to look at it, Crystal.
Yeah, I read it. I read through like half of it, and I was like, oh, I can't read this crap. And then I forced myself to read it, and just, oh my goodness, I don't. Okay, it made me mad.
Well,
It made you mad. So you had like an emotional reaction to.
before we go into like what we each thought about it, we should probably let everyone know what was discussed in the article, and then we can give our opinions on it after.
Yeah, no, that's totally a good idea. Actually, I will post the article up so people can be understanding of what we're talking about. So sorry if we're jumping from cosplay to gaming to this and that, but that's pretty much how we fucking run this show. We just talk about whatever we want whenever we feel like it, and
A conversation, you know, we like jump from one thing to the next, and at some point we go full circle.
yes, we do. We will go full circle eventually. But yeah, no, I always have this thing about with cosplay, like, is cosplay, should it stay sexy, should it stay not? And I feel like people get torn back and forth with this idea. And I understand if you're like someone who's reserved and conservative and you don't feel like you need to be like sexy or, oh my god, it's a cat. And is that Twinkie?
Yeah, she's pissed.
Oh, whoa, dude, she sounds pissed. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
She's mad. Oh my god, she looks mad too on the camera. She's like mad.
Go.
Oh, damn.
Alright,
I think she's mad about the topic. She's like, what are you guys talking about? But yeah, no, I'm kind of one of those people, like, if you feel comfortable in your sexuality and in your skin and have that confidence and you don't, like, see, you know, obviously there's a difference between being, like, full naked whatever opposed to being sexy covered up still, you know? I don't know. You guys do this, professionally, so what is your take about it?
Well, for me, I mean, I read the article from top to bottom, and I, you know, paid special attention to the very top saying, you know, before passing any judgment, read the whole article. So I did. And it goes into talking about how you're, like, if you do, the cosplayers are ruining cosplay because they're doing sexy cosplay and not paying, like, when they're not necessarily paying homage to the characters because they're deviating from what the character looks like to, in an effort to make the character sexy. Which, for me, the way I view it is, cosplay is supposed to be for fun, and why the hell are we taking it so seriously? At least that's why I started cosplaying, why I still cosplay. It's fun. I enjoy it, and, then you get these people that try to, make an issue out of it and, in essence, troll everyone in the community, in my opinion. It's one of those things that, when I made my Doctor Doom, is it a sexy cosplay? Yes. But it wasn't, I didn't go in there with the thought of, I'm going to just sexify this character.
Mm-hmm.
It was, you know what, I liked Doctor Doom, and I wanted to make Doctor Doom, well, it's a gender bend, so I wanted to make sure it was feminine, while still keeping elements of the costume that you look at and you're like, yeah, that's Doctor Doom. So when I designed my costume for Doom, I did alter a lot of it, but the intention was, let's make it look feminine, girlify it. It wasn't, oh yeah, you know what, I have to make it sexy, and there has to be boobs, and there has to be this. I don't go into a costume with the blatant intent of, let's show everything, It's, I love this character. I'm not going to cosplay a character if I don't like him. I have to like the character. I have to feel some form of connection. Otherwise, I'm not going to cosplay them. And when you go in there and say that cosplayers like Jessica, or, which Jessica, I think, they were primarily attacking in the article. But, when you say that there's cosplayers out there that do it specifically and only for that reason, I think you're already trolling at that point. You're
Mm-hmm.
looking to point the finger at someone, and you're attacking from within. Why are you going and, attacking people within your own community? As a geek community, at least when I was growing up, it was definitely something that wasn't generally accepted, and you were an outcast for liking this stuff, geek culture.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's become mainstream, and people
Right.
on the outside now are liking the same things that we do, and it's accepted. It's considered acceptable now, but yet from within we're attacking one another. Like, why are we doing what people used to do to us on the outside that we hated? And if we couldn't stand it and we hated being treated like crap for liking the things that we do, why are we doing it to our own people?
Fucking word. That's like perfect. That was amazing.
Just
I'm fucking clapping. The shit's amazing.
Golf clap.
But yeah, I mean, and then the other thing that I noticed in the article was they were talking about, you have to do a sexy cosplay or you're not accepted in the community, which is bullcrap. I did Zero Suit Samus, which covers you from head to toe. The only part of my body that you saw skin-wise was my face. That's it. Face and maybe like an inch of my neck, and that was it. Everything else was completely covered. And what you're going to say, that's also a sexy cosplay. Why? Because that hugs the body. Well, you know what? Then you're contradicting yourself there, because there's no boobs that are showing up. There's no boobs showing. There's no thighs. Nothing's hanging out like they like to, like they go into. And for me, I do definitely support all cosplayers in, you should be able to cosplay regardless of how you look, regardless of your size, either being at this end of the spectrum or this end of the spectrum or in the middle. Doesn't matter. You can be whatever skin color. You can be, whatever gender, race, age, you name it. If you love a character, if you're having fun, you're enjoying it, then that's the most important thing to me. And I think that there's other people in the community are starting to adopt that, or now finally starting to speak up about that as well, which I love. And I think that we all together need to just vocalize that more and push out these people that are wanting to start crap within the community and wanting
There's
to.
just haters out there, man.
There's negativity, and we need to push it out. It's there's no need for it.
Yeah.
I just think people that are hating and are angry are the ones that I feel, I don't want to say jealous, but are necessarily angry that these other people have the confidence to do what they wish they had the confidence to do themselves.
Hell
Because
yes.
I can definitely agree with that. I can definitely agree with that because usually if you lack confidence, you're going to be snarky and be like, oh my God, did you see her skirt's a little, oh, it shows her knees. Oh, you'll get people like that, and it's because they lack that confidence in themselves. They're not happy with themselves, and it's really a sad thing for somebody to be that way. And maybe they need the right thing to happen to them in their lives, or a change in their mindset to realize, you know what, they are beautiful, and it is okay for them to dress this way or that way or feel comfortable in their own skin. And unfortunately, maybe they're lacking that in their lives, but hopefully they can find that and, you know, be confident in who and what they are. But Crystal and I were actually talking about this topic earlier, and Crystal, you mentioned something about like people on the outside inciting a lot of this stuff.
yeah, because I had mentioned, I mean, we already have our, quirks and battles within the community. I mean, obviously, there's people saying bad things about each other behind their backs, and then I think a lot of it, this pressure to have a certain standard as to what is proper cosplay, or is a lot of these memes I see showing up of like cosplay done right. It's
Oh,
usually done, at least from what I've seen, are by people who aren't really part of the scene or aren't even cosplayer themselves.
Right.
So they're just going based upon like, hey, in order to get our attention, this is what you need to look like. And again, like I've had a lot of girls who come to me, very wonderful cosplay, very wonderful costumes. They put in a lot of hard work, and then they don't have a particular body type that might be out of the, I guess when I say the model norm, and they're crying and saying, "Oh, well, they called me fat and they called me this, and I don't want to cosplay again, ever again, because all these people are saying bad things." And I noticed that it's not people who cosplay that are saying these things, but these are like people who are viewing from the outside that are saying these mean things to them. And so I always have to remind them, just remember who you're doing it for. Are you cosplaying for the approval of others, or are you doing it because you like that character and it brings you happiness? Why should someone you don't know who's behind a computer screen ruin your good time? And
Yeah.
so, again, I think a lot of this like cosplay sexuality problem has to do a lot with people who don't necessarily cosplay. I mean, I've have heard some cosplayers who are vocal about it,
Okay.
but majority of the time, everyone's very supportive. Because I think, even though, like I was telling Ivy from a, sociology perspective, I think us as human beings, we all thrive off drama. But I think deep down inside, we want that peace. We want that unity amongst our community. We want it. Um,
Yeah, absolutely.
and again, a lot of the people who have never, you know, dressed up before and don't know what it's like to put themselves out there, they can easily talk negatively about someone. But, those people, I don't even think they'd have, the guts to do what we're doing to make, because we're vulnerable. We're putting ourselves out there for ridicule. We're putting ourselves out there to be critiqued for our skills and portrayal of these characters. It takes a very brave person to be doing that.
For
And
sure.
when you have people who are just putting other people down, or the fear that like, oh my God, what if my picture ends up on the internet and everyone says I'm fat, that sort of thing. And it's not necessarily, again, I don't see other costumers or cosplayers doing this to each other. I see it's just a lot of trolls that you see like on Reddit or other forums that are just saying like, oh, this chick, I totally jerk off to her, or like, oh, this chick over here, she just looks ugly. Oh my God, how can she wear that? How can she walk out with that?
Right.
And again, it's like, I don't see you doing it, so why are you talking?
Yeah, Boudica show. I think it's always like you guys are saying, because you've been in the scene for a while. Now that it's become mainstream, do you think that the initial cosplay, because of like people like, Ivy's doing something pretty major, like I think at every con that you've been to, you've been doing a panel that you actually created, the so you think you shouldn't cosplay.
Yeah, it's called So They Say You Shouldn't
You
Cosplay.
say you shouldn't cosplay. That's what it is.
Twinkie!
Twinkie! Twinkie, stop it!
Are you here?
No, she's just really bad. Jeez. Okay, she's mad catting. That's, oh, yeah. Oh, she just ripped that. Okay.
Uh-oh. This is scary. I don't know what's gonna happen. Is there, like, Twinkie gonna be flying in the background?
I hear you. All you see is like the back all open.
Yes, on your head. Shit.
Yeah, it's, Twinkie!
Could be
Okay.
neon cat with also
Sorry.
rainbows flying through the sky, but towards Ivy's hair.
Definitely.
No, I have a panel called So They Say You Shouldn't Cosplay, and it goes into body image, age, skin tone or color, ethnic background, what have you, gender, crossplay or Rule 63 cosplays, and also cosplaying with disabilities. And for that one, I'm very selective of which cosplayers I have in my panel, because I want to make sure that they are cosplayers that can relate to the audience, they have a story to tell. I want them to have a story to tell. They went through this growing up, or when they first started cosplaying, they had these insecurities or that insecurity, or they went through, being picked on for being the wrong skin color of a character. And for that, I want them to be able to freely talk about this during the panel, because the goal is that if everyone in the panel can hear what they're saying and can listen to that experience, then and also how they overcame it, then maybe by hearing that they can say, you know what, if this person did it, then and they went through it, you know what, I went through something similar, then maybe I can too. Maybe I can push through that and do this and enjoy myself doing this without stopping because someone's going to judge me. Because, you can be the most fit person, the most perfect looking person. You could be the ideal comic book character, and you know what? Somebody is always going to have a problem. There will always be somebody that's going to nitpick you and say something negative. And, as much as I can say something or someone else can say something, that you can do it, it all starts with this.
For sure.
You have to change everything from in here and develop that confidence from in here. And once you do that, you can do anything. And, I take that panel to different cons. I'll be doing it at a couple of major cons this year, along with other shows as well, but I'll say 2 of the largest shows in the U.S. I'll be doing those at this year, which I'm really excited about. I can't announce which ones. Just that. But, I feel that unfortunately there's no one in the community that really speaks about this topic.
Sure.
And because of that, I figure, you know what, no one's doing this, and I don't foresee anyone doing this, so you know what, I'm going to just step in and do something about it if no one else is. And so far, I've seen nothing but just really positive results from it. The day after the panel or later on, people are saying, you know what, I loved how so-and-so said this, or how you said this, or this other person said this, and because of that experience that they shared, I'm going to cosplay tomorrow.
Aww.
And that just makes my day to hear that that switch got flipped in their head to realize, you know what, they can do something and be happy, and it's okay to be who you are, and it's just, I don't know, makes me all warm.
Oh, fuzzy and warm. Jesus. Well, I say we end it with that. I think it's pretty amazing that you girls, really inspire a lot of people to cosplay for the first time. I mean, Ivy, you were pretty much my first inspiration to cosplay. I was really fucking scared to do it. And, now, the more and more, I get to know you and Crystal and see how brave you guys are, it really does give you a confidence when you see other people do it and enjoy it so much. So you're just like, I want to do it too. I want to be part of the fun. And we will be this weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, so come join us. Come to the
And
party. Have fun. Anyone who isn't there sucks.
If you can't be there, we'll have a bunch of pictures and videos posted up on the YouTube channel. We'll try to get as many interviews and pictures with all the hot and fun, hilarious cosplays. I can't wait. It's going to be massive. Massive amounts of people. But we're going to commercial, and we'll be back. So stay put. Right there. And we'll see you in a minute.
Commercial.
All right, cool. Does anybody need a break?
We're still
I'm okay.
right.
We're still recording, but once I cut the show and edit everything, we're only gonna have it's the cleaned up version. This is behind the scenes. Everyone who's here, we have a lot of people in our lobby right now. The lobby's just been nonstop stream of questions and things. If you girls need to take a break and go to the bathroom or get something to drink, we can start the second half, and we'll bring up any of the topics that we have listed. And we also,
What
I don't
topics do we have listed?
in the other chat.
Okay. I'm not being too, what's it called? I'm not being too harsh, am I?
No, dude,
What-
you
what-
fucking say what you want. This
What-
show
Okay,
is
I don't
called
wanna make
Gamer
anybody
Girls Gone Wild. If you
uncomfortable
want to
or
talk
anything.
about balls every 5 seconds, I'm okay with that.
I'll talk about balls deep. Have you heard that song?
Yes, actually I
Balls deep
have.
in love.
No, I mean the whole point of this show, because I get a lot of this from people because they're like, well, why is it called Gamer Girls Gone Wild? It's like that porn,
Because
blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, the whole point that I wrote the show with that name is to actually make fun of that, because gamer girls, the real gamer girls, we are pretty much, I think, very Renaissance-like. We wear very different hats, We can, we're gamers, but I've met so many women that are gamers, in terms of they're professionals, in life, they're mothers, they're in the industry themselves, they're web design. It's it goes from A to Z, and so I just feel when I created the show initially, I just wanted to make fun of that idea that we have to over sexualize ourselves, but we really don't. We're just powerful, confident women, and if we feel like feeling sexy and wearing something sexy, we're gonna do it. Just because we want to.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we want to, and no one, and we don't need to give permission to anybody to do it or not. So that's where I stand on that. So the show is changing for a reason. It's going back to its original roots, and it's gonna stay there. All right, so are we ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh my god, look at your face! It's right there. I could squeeze your cheeks. We'll have Crystal next time. You'll have to get your camera.
Yeah, I'll probably bring my laptop over so you can figure it out, and I'll be like, hey.
Yeah, dude, come on over. We'll listen to metal, and you can drink boba, and I will drink whiskey.
Yeah, I'll drink balls on screen.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I'll really be gone wild.
Oh,
Can people
yeah.
hear us?
Yeah, people, it's still live, dude.
Oh, wow.
We're just on commercial break, but if anyone does need to go to the bathroom or anything, I'm ready to go. See?
Thank
See?
God I didn't say anything because I was like, oh my God, this one guy.
You.
Oh!
You like my eyes, apparently. Okay, thank you guys.
Dude, she's got cat eyes, dude. Like, you know how they say, like, your pets resemble you after a while? Like, I totally look like my dog. I know I'm gonna put a side-by-side of my dog one of these days and you'll see why. I just look like him. You look like, I don't know, you look like Twinkie. Twinkie face.
Oh, geez, Twinkie's a raging. Okay, maybe I am.
He's a raging meowaholic. That's what he is.
He's starting fucking fights. Oh my god.
Dude, Twinkie needs to meet Mr. Brown, Paulo's cat from Trivium. Oh God, I
down on
fucking
the
love his cat.
But for those of you that asked to see Twinkie, I have a Jasmine.
Ow!
Hi.
Oh my god. Oh my, look at it. It's like, help me.
It's okay.
He's like, Mama, help.
Oh, oh my goodness, that's so cute. Oh my, he's kissing you. Oh. Oh my goodness. Freaking cat lady. She's got a cat t-shirt. Cats everywhere. Freaking cat lady.
It's bad.
It's bad. All right, let's get the show on the road.
They like put Twinkie on during intermission. She gets up. I don't want to wake her up. Right now she's sleeping on the cat tree, John Williford, but if she gets up, I will definitely snatch her and like put her like right all up on the screen. Like these.
Ah. Okay. I think we're ready. Before we get started, actually, did you see Transformers? Because we're going to talk about it first thing. No?
No, I haven't, but I want to see it because Mark Wahlberg's on it and he's freaking hot. I'm gonna have his.
Oh,
baby.
save it for the podcast.
Okay.
Save it. Save that Mark Wahlbergness for the podcast.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
Be right back. Gonna fap.
Okay, shit. Let's get this show on the road. Ivy, I'll count you in, and then I'll bring the crystal method in.
Okay.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
Hey guys, and welcome to Gamer Girls Gone Wild. This is Ivy Doom Kitty, and with me I have these super delectable baby pancakes.
Stop it, damn it! Stop it with the freaking 900 number voice,
That's what I was
dude.
gonna say. I felt like what's calling it 900 number.
God.
Shit, am I being charged?
Oh fuck, dude.
100.
And of course, coming back for the second time at the Gamer Girls Gone Wild podcast, the wonderful and very sexy and saves lives for a living, the Crystal Method.
Woo! Yay! Can't get rid of me, putos.
Dude, your Chola Lee is coming. It's coming through. It's seeping
Dude, it's
through.
gonna be awesome. I'm gonna like shave off my eyebrows and paint them back in, like all like McDonald's arches. So I look surprised 24/7.
Oh my god. Could you please do a Chola version of it? Like, just for fun?
You know what? I've actually been wanting to do that. I wanted to do like a gangster street fight. Get like everybody and like Ryu and like Ken could dress all choloed out with like the button flannel.
Oh my
Bloods
god.
versus Crips.
Can
that
we
kind of
please
thing.
do that? We need to get a group and
Dude,
like have
Balrog
like
could totally be a Crip. It would work out. And
You're-
Zangief can be like a Russian mobster kind of dude with like, you know, what's it called? What do they call it? Soviet life tattooed across his belly.
Oh shit, dude.
Your theme song needs to be that Lean Like a Cholo song.
Oh god.
Damn, dude. We're all like ghettoed out right now.
I know, right?
Fucking
Suddenly
get-
out of nowhere, you know, we
Well,
go from being totally proper to like, you know, throwing up the dubs and everything, you know, West Side.
Crystal,
What?
what are you?
I am a human. What do you mean?
Nationality, ethnic
Oh,
background,
I'm Mexican.
and cakes?
I'm a hybrid. I'm a Brazilian Bolivian.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
And then I am Ecuadorian and Mexican. So we've got all Latinas in the house tonight.
Latina gamer cosplayer bitches. Ah!
Chale
I
way.
know, huh?
I can't talk like that. I tried it. I failed. Chale way.
Oh my
Totally.
god, you sound so white.
I
Yeah,
know.
dude, she's like Chalaway.
She's like,
Right.
Chalaway. Oh my god, que chingados esto.
Oh my god. Viva la raza. Okay.
This-
This is getting crazy over here.
I know. My poor Canadian friends probably like, oh my god.
But you know what the funny thing is? Ya que todos nosotros entendemos español, podemos hablar en español.
Sí.
Los tres, ¿no?
Sí, todas tres.
Okay, everybody press the SAP button. Just letting you know.
Is there a translator button in Twitch? I don't know. Maybe they should have one.
So what I said
I know
was,
it.
now that we're all of Latin American descent, we all speak Spanish, so we could all just carry on a Spanish conversation amongst the three of us. For those of you who don't speak Spanish, that's what I just said right now.
I'm gonna turn all like gangster and stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
You're
there's not a lot of, there is a few Latina cosplayers, there's a few Latina gamers, but there's not a lot of us out there. We're kind of a small group. So I like but we're coming out. They're slowly but surely. I know one of the articles that I wanted to bring up is actually the fact that it was from the Daily Dot, and how actually women, this is just women in general, how the number of female video game developers has doubled since 2009. And this is according to the International Game Developers Association. So they did, obviously some kind of thing. But it's literally, when I went to E3, there was more women. There was a line to the bathroom. Again. So that's progress right there.
I know. It's like at BlizzCon, I used to make fun of all my guy friends that they had to stand in line for the bathroom, and then last year I had to stand in line for the bathroom. Like, what is this madness? LineCon for the bathrooms?
The first year I went to E3, dude, it was like Ghost Town. It was definitely Ghost Town. Tumbleweed. I mean, there was women there. I mean, there's just been so much shit that's been going on, like from the GDC. Like, we can go down from event to event in the gaming industry, but women are coming full force in the industry, and more are starting to be standouts. And I think eventually there'll be hopefully a time where like it'll just be something from the past, like, oh, it's a chick, who made that game or worked on it or produced it or wrote it. So times are changing, so accept it and stop complaining about it.
Yeah, so put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yes. Actually, that's really funny that you that we're mentioning this, because I'm not completely sure about the whole story. I was trying to find an article in the last hour before we went on, but there was a huge outburst on Twitter about Giant Bomb and some of the people that they just recently hired. I guess someone had made a comment, like one of these girls had made a comment saying, of course they're gonna hire like 2 white guys on the show. And she got so much hate mail on her Twitter and everything. She basically was like, I don't ever want to write for video games ever again, and was just completely put on the spot. I mean, she was getting death threats. I saw it on my feed.
What?
And then I saw,
oh my god.
Yeah, no, it got kind of crazy, and I was like, how does someone just have so much fucking time in their hands where they shouldn't you be gaming?
I know, right?
What the hell are
put
you
all
doing?
that rage in the game. Shit.
Yeah, dude, you probably make progress in your game if you put that much effort. And so I have her. I don't even want to. I was gonna Twitter out to her to see if she'd make a comment for the show, but then I just realized she's probably so over Twitter and so over trying to defend herself. And I don't know, trolls are out there with a vengeance. Today I saw so much fucking weird shit on Twitter, but then I was like, I'm kind of having a good day on Twitter. The Witcher 3 franchise retweeted my post of the thing, and I was like, oh my god, they fucking tweeted that shit, and my fucking feed blew up, and I had to stop looking at my phone because I was scared that it was gonna implode. Because my phone is shitty, and it was just an honor to have them acknowledge my story and whatnot. And I'm a total Witcher noob. I totally made an ass of myself on my interview. like complete ass of myself because I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, and I didn't have enough time to prepare to do that interview, but I wasn't gonna like sacrifice not doing it because it was one of the biggest games that I feel like it was a standout at E3. So I just fucking did it, and you know, I talk about it on my post of like what the hell I did. But you know, like, have you ever been in a situation where you said the wrong thing and fucking like you just look like a dumbass? Like you're like, fuck, why did I say that?
Yeah, I did that the other day during a meeting with the doctor. Like, it was a calcium acetate, I believe, for a dialysis patient, and they need this. It's very essential for a renal patient, and I thought it was a calcium supplement. And I was like, doctor, can't we like discontinue that? And one of the nurses pointed out, well, he kind of needs that to live. And I was like, oh yeah, just kidding. I was testing you guys. And like the doctor was totally cool with it.
Oh man. Well, that's the thing, like we're human, I'm human. I always admit to my mistakes. I am saying it now again. I'm a total Witcher noob. I'm actually starting Witcher 2 this weekend and literally sitting there and playing. I started the comics and I'm actually going to go buy the book as well. Because it's just such a depth to that story that I kind of feel like I fucking, when I start streaming Witcher 3, that I'm going to fucking know every little thing about it and you can ask me and I'll be able to know. But that's just me because I get, you know, annoyed. I'm more annoyed with myself than other people can be at me. Because people were being kind of like, dude, you don't even know what you're talking about, blah, 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 you know. And I was like, yeah, you're right, I don't. But it is what it is. You live and you learn and move on. But that's that.
Ooh, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Somebody asked, Toku Geek asked, what are your favorite 3DS games?
Oh, 3DS games? Well, I can't stop playing Kirby. Kirby and obviously Link, the new Zelda, that one was amazing. I don't know, and I mean, I started getting into the Tamagotchi, but I just, like, I don't know. I like to play my handhelds when I'm traveling, and I'm not, like, in travel mode right now, but when I am, that's, like, when I play my DS the most. But I got so many freaking like, street passes at E3. I got over 200, and I opened, like, over a dozen new countries. It was insane. And the Pokemon, I did play some of that. It's just, you know, I've just strictly been on my PS4. And I just been playing Watch Dogs and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's just, you know, trying to find the time to cosplay. I have to fucking make an apple tonight. After this is over and I'm publishing the show and everything and done editing and all that shit, I gotta fucking make an apple out of a styrofoam ball. Will I succeed? I don't know.
You will.
I'm gonna try.
You will. He'll do it.
I'm gonna try! I only got one ball though, dude. It was like $16 for a fucking ball. So I was like, fuck, I'm only gonna do a one-time go. If I fuck it up, then fuck. I'll get real apples.
I like them apples.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm a cosplay noob, but I'm learning. I'm actually, yeah.
I think you'll get it. You'll be good.
Yeah, I can't wait to see your guys' stuff. I'm really excited. Ha ha ha.
Crystal, do you have a 3DS or no?
No, I don't have a 3DS.
Do you have any handheld gaming devices?
No, I usually use my iPhone. Honestly, like I have not really invested in any like handheld stuff because of a bad situation with my brother when we were younger. He sold it for something stupid. Mm-hmm. So after that, I was just like, no more. Even though years have passed and we're both very mature, I still kind of give him the evil eye from across the table whenever I think about getting something like that, you know? So it's just, it's one of those things that just like, for right now. But most of the time it's like, the closest I think I have to a handheld is probably my iPhone. I love playing this game called Line, Lyne.
Oh, okay.
I love a lot of like the puzzle games. I love Bejeweled. I am a sucker for Bejeweled. I think everyone in the world is, but mostly things like that. Fruit Ninja.
Do you play Simpsons Tap Out?
No, but what's it called? I know a friend of mine was like, dude, I totally cracked it. I have like cheats and everything, and I was gonna download it, but I just haven't gone around to it.
Oh my god, it's so
my phone is out
addicting.
of
If
space
especially if
too.
there's cheats, oh forget it, dude. You just have a gazillion donuts and you buy everything.
They're like Homer.
Yeah.
Wait.
You hear all of them. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, no, I mean, I know Ivy, you need a handheld. You do so much traveling. I think you should pick up a Vita and a DS.
I want
3DS.
the 3DS XL, like really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, that's what I have. That's what you need. You need that, and you need, because I mean, the new Smash Brothers on the 3DS was amazing. I mean, it was amazing on the Wii U. I think Nintendo just killed it at E3. I personally think that they like dropped the mic and walked off stage pretty much. And they have a lot of great games coming out for the 3DS, and I just think it's like a good time to invest in Nintendo, Wii U or a 3DS. So that's just me. If you like to travel, if you're a casual gamer or a hardcore gamer, you know, it's nice to have something portable, you know. Just I one of these days I'm gonna do an article, like, you know how they do it in beauty magazines where like they're like, what's in your purse, you know. Like, there's definitely like 3 things that are always in my purse: my 3DS, my phone and my phone charger or whatever, and some kind of food, most likely a burrito. and, and that's it, dude. Like, I carry those 3 things, and, you know, of course, the girly shit, the makeup, the cover up, you know, whatever. But that's not as important as my 3DS. So, there's that. There's that. But yeah. Get something. Get it.
I do.
Get you some.
Get some. No, I really do. I'm gonna have to at some point in the next at least month. I need to get one because those flights are long.
I was gonna say for London would
Oh,
be like
God.
the best.
That would be ideal because I believe it's how long of a flight? It's like a
Forever.
10 or 12 long flight or something like that. And I get antsy after about 2.5 hours. I'm done. I'm like, okay, all right. I need to talk to someone. I need to do something. Yeah, I get like really. I can't stay seated for that long of a period of time without something going on, hand gestures or what have you. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll see if I can pick one up. Thank goodness for Amazon Prime. So I may actually order one out that way.
I'll have to put my friend code up on my Facebook page, so I'll put it up tomorrow if you want to go like my page. So I'll do that tomorrow. It's been a while since I put my friend code up, and I always love having new friends.
And
Yes, friends. So before we go into any other topic, I know you guys didn't have a chance to watch Transformers. But I'm just gonna touch a little bit on it. I won't give any spoilers away. I know last time we totally gave a lot of spoilers for Game of Thrones. And thank you for not hating on us for doing that, but we just had to talk about it.
good. We had to.
We had to. Yeah,
Oh,
so
Spoilers. We did say spoilers just in.
You did, and I actually put it on the notes that between this time and this time you can fast forward, so that way you're not feeling like you're getting, you know, gypped.
But the thing is, can you really spoil a Michael Bay movie? It's like same, you know, formula. It's like dumb
I love
guy,
that you're saying
really
that.
hot chick, explosions,
Oh yeah, explosions everywhere.
everything. After that's all it is. It's the same thing. I don't think we'd really be spoiling things by saying, "Hey, there's robots there and they destroy shit." In the end, they win. You know, I think that's pretty much every Transformers movie.
Yeah, no, I mean, there was elements of it. Obviously, Mark Wahlberg made it a lot better, and he actually, you know, I don't think he can do no wrong. Like, the man is just drinking baby's blood. He looks amazing. He's very entertaining in the movie, and I think overall the story was okay, but it was so fucking long. It was 2.5 hours. And we went to the Paramount Studios to watch it. We got invited to go on the lot, and they had like Bumblebee and like everybody. Uh, and so it was just kind of like we had the 3D glasses on and everything, and I thought my eyeballs were like, even when I went to bed that night, my eyeballs still kind of hurt from watching that shit.
Did it hurt because it sucked that much, or what?
No, I think it hurt because it was so much CGI. Like, I couldn't focus on like some of the battles because it was just happening so much and so fast. But that's Michael Bay, that's kind of what he does. And I'm wearing my Transformers shirt, not my Loot Crate one, but and I have my what is it? Is this my Transformer? Yeah, it has like Optimus Prime. It's like an 80s. But the Loot Crate was transformed, so it kind of all went together for the month of June, But I think you guys should watch it. If you're into Transformers, I mean, do you guys remember that cartoon as a kid? Like, come on. I was like,
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to see 2.5 hours to Mark Wahlberg. They can just mute it, and I'll just watch it, and I'll be all right.
Yeah, no, it definitely has its moments. Of course, there's a hot actress and hot actors, and I think you guys should check it out if you are a fan of Transformers and you like CGI shit and
And aliens.
And aliens, yes.
Wait, hold on, I gotta do it right. Hold on.
Yes, do it good. Let's do it. Huh? Oh my god, dude, your hair is it? Yes. Yeah, so we're just a bunch of nerds talking about video games and movies. Yeah.
But no, I definitely want to see that one. And
Okay.
there's 6 movies that I need to still see in the theater that I have yet to see.
Name them. What is it? What is it?
Maleficent.
Oh my god, I haven't seen it either!
Me either.
What the fuck, bitches? Let's go! Like, get Chola'd out and go watch it together.
Be like, hey man, why is this bitch so horny?
Oh my god.
There's also the little Transformers one we just talked about.
Yes.
Don't shoot me for this one. I still have yet to see it. How to Train Your Dragon 2.
I haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen it either.
That's the third one. The fourth one is 22 Jump Street.
I haven't seen it. I heard it was really good.
So good.
Is it that good?
I freaking love it. I love Channing Tatum.
All I liked was, at least from the trailer, and this is why I want to see it so bad. I like the first movie, but on the trailer they do the whole Dora thing, and like he like tries to speak Spanish. Oh god, it was hilarious. I lost it. What did he say? Dora and Diego. What was the other name? Boots. I don't know. I gotta see that one. So that's 4. What else? Oh, A Million Ways to Die in the West was the 5th one.
Okay.
And the 6th one...
Do you see X-Men?
Yeah, I saw X-Men.
Fuck, I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, it's good. Dude. Alright, that's gonna be gone from the theater in the next, week or 2. You have to go see it before Friday.
Okay, shit. Wait, how am I gonna see it before Friday? We have anime. I'm gonna have to, drive to, some boon town to go watch it.
Tomorrow. Dude, you're in Burbank, right?
No, I'm in Santa Monica, yo.
You're in Santa Monica?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Okay. I don't know.
I was raised in Burbank. I'm a Valley kid. I was raised in Burbank.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
In that case, get to a theater tomorrow night. You have to watch this movie and then call me as soon as you watch it because it's insanely good.
Oh, I just fucking, dude, I don't even know. I love movies so much, but
Do it.
Nobody ever wants to see them with me. I don't have a date.
You're gonna regret if it gets taken out of the theater and you end up getting it on DVD. I promise you're gonna be pissed.
I keep hearing nothing but amazing things about it. I think we should go see Maleficent together. Maleficent.
We should.
We should.
Why not? Let's do it.
I want to definitely do Chola makeup though for that shit.
I'm not shaving my eyebrows. I'm just saying. I like my eyebrows.
Oh my god. All right. So there's a lot of movies to see.
Yeah. There's one more, and I can't think of it for the life of me what it is, but there was a total of 6.
I can't think.
Oh, and Edge of Tomorrow. That was the sixth one.
Oh, yes, with the Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I heard that was really good.
I heard it was actually good for Tom Cruise. If you don't think of Tom Cruise. I
I'm
mean,
just for the cinematics.
do you like Tom Cruise? Like, let's be real.
As an actor,
I love how you did your face like that. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I mean, I like some of the movies that he's been in. Like, I like the first Mission Impossible, and I honestly never saw any of the other Mission Impossible films after that.
Okay.
I just saw Oblivion a couple nights ago, and I actually liked it a lot.
Yeah, Oblivion was not bad. After
Yeah,
you get past the Tom Cruise part.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't like rave, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, it's not like that at all.
Well, he was great in Interview with the Vampire. He was
And in Tropic
yes.
Thunder, he was awesome in Tropic Thunder.
Yes, that's true. I mean, he's had his glory moments, but the
forgot
whole
about
Scientologist, whatever, the thing, he just fucking, I can't take it. I don't know. I don't like mean to bash on him for his religion, but I just kind of feel like it's just nothing that I believe in. So it's just, I don't know. It's just really extreme.
I don't know. The way I view it, to each their own. You know,
Totally.
I don't judge.
Yeah.
But yes, Sean, Pacific Rim 2, hell freaking yeah!
Yes, Pacific Rim 2.
Jaegers and kaijus, yes. Oh my god. Okay, I have to like just talk about this really, really quickly.
No, go for it.
Pacific Rim. I don't know. I feel like a dude when I watch that movie. My inner dude wakes up. It's weird, and I've been having trouble trying to find the words to describe it. But I guess it has to be my inner manly man or something. I don't know.
Do you grow hair on your chest, like a little bit?
Oh.
It just pops up like pink, pink.
I might after the first time I saw Pacific Rim. God.
God.
No, like seeing like the kaijus and the Jaegers like fight and like just the whole sequence where both of the Jaeger pilots synchronize with one another in the drift and they like start moving together at the same time and
Hell yeah.
I don't know. It's I watched the movie and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. It was like your face melts off and you're like, oh, because it's so, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I think it's like just my inner man awakens.
Your inner dude.
Yeah, like, okay, like for example, like when a guy looks at a car that's like gorgeous and amazing,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, wow, that car is hot and blah, 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 blah. Well, I do the same thing with cars. Like, I can look at a freaking badass car and be like, damn, that is one sexy-ass car. I want that car, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's like guys will check out a car. You know, I do the same thing with cars. But it was almost like that. You know, it's not a female... it's weird. I don't know. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Kaiju. I just, like, it would be so cool if they, I don't know. Do you think they'll ever merge, like, Pacific Rim with, like, Godzilla or something?
Yes. There was an article. I think it was Guillermo del Toro. Somebody.
Yeah! Oh, I heard about that!
Yeah.
I don't know where that article is, but I'm gonna fucking find it. Or we gotta hunt for that
If
shit.
that's true, that would be so freaking awesome. Because I loved Godzilla. I loved it.
I fucking did a whole article on his goddamn foot when it, like, enters the screen and you just see his stumpy foot. I did a whole article on just his foot. Because it was that important. Like, it was just that moment when you see that fat fucking foot and you realize how massive he is and you're like, oh my god, it's Godzilla. Oh my god, we're such nerds, man.
Oh, dude, no. Godzilla reminds me of my cat Streaky. I'm going to try to find him so I could show you guys what he is.
She's got like 20 cats.
Yeah, I can find him. Hold on.
Well, I mean, did you watch Godzilla, Crystal?
Godzilla? No, I did not see Godzilla. I wanted to go see it.
Godzilla.
I wanted to go see Gojira.
Oh, Godzilla. Well, it's really good. I think it's still out in the theater. You might be able to go see it somewhere. There should be a theater that's dedicated to nerd movies, and that they don't like go away for a long time, so we can all just watch them in one
I know,
sitting.
go to the dollar theaters. Those things were awesome.
I remember like sneaking into theaters like from 1 to 1 when I was a kid, but like you can't do that anymore. They like I don't know, they're so long, so they like know who you are. Not saying you should do that, but just saying. It's been a while since I did like a movie marathon.
Okay, this is Streaky.
Oh my goodness!
Hold on. So Godzilla reminds me of this cat. He's a big guy. I love him.
Oh
He
my
doesn't like-
goodness. He's
he don't like-
orange.
He's gone.
He's out. He's like, fuck this shit.
He's like Juices.
But he's a really big cat. He reminds me of Godzilla.
Oh my god. We're we've covered a lot of shit, guys. We're probably gonna wrap it up here in a little bit. Do you ladies want to talk about? I know we have Heroes of Cosplay that we're gonna be probably talking about. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it after we're done here podcasting. We mentioned it last episode, and you know, how many more episodes are left, Ivy? Do you know?
Oh, tonight's the season finale.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Sweet. Yeah, no, I love seeing that, you know, like people freaking out that they see you on TV and people keep saying, you should be on the next season. Ah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Honestly, for me, I love judging. I have a lot of fun judging and just seeing all of the different costumes and just different kinds of materials used, different kinds of like ways of presenting a character. You know, just each person is creative in their own way, and just the way in which they bring that character to life differs greatly from the next person. And I love that. You know, I absolutely love to see that on stage and just how they made their costume, you know, what they loved about their costume, what was a favorite part in their construction, things like that. So yeah, I mean, the way I was on there is because I was already judging some of the costume contests that they were filming.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if in the future, if they end up filming other contests, you know, and I happen to be judging there, then I'll be on those. But who's to say if that's going to happen or not? But it was fun. It was definitely fun. I met a lot of people, made a bunch of new friends in the cosplay community. I loved it.
I like it a lot. Yeah, someone just said, am I getting ready for E3? E3 happened a few weeks ago. If there was another E3, I would
Maybe
be
they
like,
mean E3 next
oh, no, just kidding. I'd be all
He's
over it.
talking about E3 next year. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, next year. No, this is actually for my cosplay for this weekend. I'm doing a test run on this wig. I don't know. People have said I should try being a redhead, so I'm gonna give it a go. See how it goes.
No.
But it's weird. It took me way too long to put it on. I need to practice my cosplaying skills.
Cosplay. I can help you. On Nihilix Prime, you said that you get depressed when you watch Heroes of Cosplay. I'm curious to know why. If you can post that on the chat feed for us.
Yeah, we don't want to hear people be depressed. No.
He's
And,
sad because he can't see you in person. That's why, Ivy.
So while we wait for her to reply, Dr. Crazy, no one has approached me about the next season.
I mean, I think one of the things with going to cons is, like, you guys, if you ever see us, like, don't ever hesitate to come up to us or say hi. I know Ivy says it all the time.
Yes,
You know.
please do. I get pissed when I get messages, and I mean this in every sense of the word. I do get pissed off when I get messages and people are like, "Oh, I wanted to come up to you and say hi, but I was too afraid." And it's like, "Why? I'm not gonna bite your head off. You know, just come up, talk to me." I'm there to talk to you guys and to interact and to meet you guys and show my appreciation for you guys. And when you guys don't come up or say that you're afraid to, it's like, then I don't know if I'll ever be back there again to see you guys, you know? So just take advantage and go up there, say hi, say, hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? You
How
know?
you doing?
Thank
Yeah.
you, Sasha. No.
Yeah, you do have great hair. Are you gonna stay red for a little bit?
Oh, I wish.
No.
No, what's gonna happen with my hair is, well, okay, all of this is natural hair growth. This is all my natural hair color. And this is actually my hair naturally dried as well. So it's all fluffy and big.
I love it.
I don't have any product in it at all. This is all my own hair. But yeah, this is all, it's natural hair color. And then once you get to the reds, this is actually the part that's growing out. And that's been like dyed to hell. I actually was blonde for the longest time, like 2 or 3 years ago. And this is the remnants of that. I'm just letting it all grow out, and I'll just be straight black, because then I'm gonna go to blonde. The thing I usually do is blonde, 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 then red, because the red really,
It's dominant.
yeah, it's way brighter if you put it over the blonde as opposed to going from black to red.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole intent is go back to straight virgin hair, then go blonde, then go red again, and then grow it out and do it all over again.
Ooh. And I mean, Crystal gets her hair done by like Guy. What is it, Guy?
Like Tang.
Guy Tang, dude. He's like
Destination.
Yeah, dude. He's like the freaking most famous like hairstylist in the West Side.
He used to be a porn star, you know that?
No, shut up. Shut up.
He does gay porn, and
What?
he stopped. Yeah, and he's not afraid to make it. That's why he has his destination page, and then he has his like Guy Tang hair artist.
He's a great hair artist.
Like, he takes care of himself so well, and if you like Google him, his model pictures show up, and then the hair he does, he's just great. He's amazing. Every time I go with him, we end up watching a bunch of horror movies and making fun of them, and we do boy talk, which is great, and it gets really dirty and raunchy, which is even more awesome. And to answer El Nino's question, Phineas was amazing. I brushed on it slightly in the beginning of the podcast and was talking about how Sean their singer, is such a great representative for his faith. He's very accepting, very welcoming, and his voice is just stellar. Bryce is just a maniac on stage, and the new drummer and the new guitar player, they're just as great. I miss Jason a lot because Jason is a good friend of mine. He was trying to teach me how to play Magic and League of Legends, and although I miss him, these new two guys are a great addition into the Phineas family. So if you get a chance, definitely check them out. They're really great, and they will boost your soul so crazy hard.
Yeah.
And my neck hurts from headbanging so hard.
Nilix replied. Okay.
Well, what was his question?
Huh?
What was his question?
I see talent that I have doubts I can. It's moving. Hold on. All right. I see talent that I have doubts I can ever match on that show, and just where'd it go? It disappeared. There it is. Everyone keeps posting. Okay. And just get disheartened, and I would cosplay a character I love and want it to be perfect to honor them. It's just me. Ignore me. Goes to corner. Okay. So on that, everyone that goes on there, like everyone started somewhere. Like if you look at Riddle, Holly, Jessica, every single, Jesse, all of them started somewhere. Just like all of you guys, just like all of us, we all start somewhere, and we build our skill set from there. Either, YouTube, Google, learning techniques through asking other cosplayers or asking others in the community. I'm constantly learning. Every single one of us is constantly learning, and for any one of us to say that we know everything is a flat out lie. Um, it's definitely, and each person learns differently. Some are visual. I learn as I go. And, don't feel intimidated because you see, the skill level of what some of the people on the show do. They do that because some of the things that they pull off, they've either been doing for years, so they have that skill set, or oftentimes they're learning how to do something for the first time. But if you watch the show, you see that they are also asking help from other people that are experienced in doing those things. Like, for example, like the whole animatronic um, little shop of horrors plant thingies
Yes.
from
The
the poison
little, her little plants that moved.
that Chloe did.
Yeah.
So she seeked guidance from somebody that does that. And, just like you can do that, I can do that. And you know what? Once someone helps you do that, you've gained another skill and you can do something that you couldn't do before.
Sure.
So, definitely, don't feel intimidated. I would say pick a character you want to do and take your time with it. If you need help, by all means, ask anyone in the community, including us. We're more than happy to assist you with any questions you have. And I will say this one girl, got what show she was at. First costume she ever made took her about 9 months, but it was badass. First time she made armor and everything, but she took so much time with that costume, and you could just see the love that went into it. And she didn't debut it until she was happy with it, and it took her that long, and for your first costume, it might take that long. It may take longer or less, just depending on how much time you physically have to dedicate to it. And either it be a long period of time or short period of time, it's perfectly okay. And on another point, don't be afraid to commission something if that's something that you want to do. That's totally fine.
I'm commissioning my stuff for Anime Expo.
Yeah, I have plenty of friends that commission their work. I make the majority of my costumes with the exception of my corsets. I do not do my corsetry. That it would be all by Castle Corsetry.
Yay, Lauren, we love you.
We love her.
Mm-hmm.
Shameless plug there for Miss Cassie.
She can get as many shameless plugs on this show as she wants.
But, she's amazing at what she does.
Sure.
And I love her work. And as much as I would like to learn how to make corsets, my schedule just does not allow for me to pick up another skill set right now. I'm just way too busy, and she does it so well that I would rather her do that piece while I focus on all of the armor or all of the fabric work. And for me, one of my biggest gripes is when you have somebody say, oh, well, they didn't make that costume, they commissioned it, so it's obviously not good enough, or it's an inferior product because they chose to commission it as opposed to making it. And for someone to have a mindset like that is wrong. And I'm sorry, I'm jumping on a soapbox right now. But for someone to say that is horribly wrong. It pisses me off to no end because you don't know that person's circumstance. I have friends that work 40, 60, 80-hour jobs or, just insane hours a week. And as much as they would love to commission, or I'm sorry, as much as they would love to make a costume, they don't have the time. They physically are unable to do it because they don't have the time to do it. So, they'll commission costumes, and it's totally fine because you know what? When they put that costume on, they rock that character. They love that character. You can see the love and passion behind them wearing that costume. And for me, that's like the most important thing. When you're up there and you're enjoying yourself and you're rocking it, that's awesome.
Sure.
And who's to say that you're less than the person that made their costume, and I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. It just pisses me off, and I think that everyone there should be treated equally and not one is superior and one inferior. But my 2 cents. Sorry, I totally went off on a tangent. I apologize.
No, dude, This is your show. This is your show too. You could do as many tangents. I mean, if you want to talk about burritos and pancakes and food porn, we can go there too.
Let's do it.
Hey, burritos.
Dude, I posted that the other day actually. I posted burritos or pizza, and our page, our Facebook page, went like nuts. Like usually it's just 1 to 2 posts, you know, people get, you know, I don't know if it's like they're shy. Like please people interact. I don't know how much. There was so many like people were like saying make a burrito pizza. Like I got blown away by the response of that. So I'm going to ask you ladies, burrito or pizza?
How about
Oh God.
Pizzarito?
What?
Pizzarito.
Pizza.
Yeah, pizzarito.
But how is it? How do you do it? Like
You get the pizza and you roll it and you eat it like a burrito.
You stuff it in a burrito.
Yes. Oh my
Oh
God.
my god,
I'm still gonna do that right now.
dude! I hate you. I'm like so hungry right now, and I already had dinner. Damn it.
Pizzarito.
Ugh.
Trademark that.
Trademark that shit. Well, you trademark here. You heard it here first, people.
I want a nickel every time someone says that.
Nico. Yeah, no, everyone was very. I mean, I don't know. I've been taking care of my body for quite some time now, but a girl has got to have her burrito and her pizza. Like, I'm sorry. I'm never going to give that shit up. I don't care. And I'm allergic to milk. So
You are? Oh
yes.
my gosh.
Isn't that the saddest fucking thing ever?
That sucks, dude.
Dude, it's the
Dang.
fucking, like, when I eat pizza, it better be really good fucking pizza because I'm gonna die, like,
Wait,
the
allergic
next
or
hour.
lactose intolerant?
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh,
I found out that I was lactose intolerant, like, a year and a half ago. This whole time, my whole life, I've been eating, like, shit that I wasn't supposed to. And finally, I just, like, got off of it, like, detoxed from it, just doctor's orders because I started feeling really sick because I just love pizza so much. And I love cheese, and I just was, like, feeling so sick, and they were like, yeah, like, you know, on a scale 1 to 5, 5 being the most, like, you know, you shouldn't have it, you're, like, at a 4.8 or something like that.
Oh wow.
So I was like, oh, no, why? But I still eat that shit.
it's good stuff.
It's like me. I'm allergic to jalapenos and I still eat them anyway.
You're allergic to jalapenos?
I know. I'm like the most non-Mexican ever. I feel like a Chinese person being allergic to rice, dude.
Dude, that's weird. I've never heard anyone be allergic to freaking jalapenos, let alone a Mexican.
Well,
That's crazy.
me.
So you still eat them?
Yeah, I still eat them. I get so itchy, like my eyeballs itch so bad that I start scratching them.
No.
And my scalp does too, and everything. It just sucks. And then my throat, I feel like I just scratch the inside of my throat if I could. Like, it gets that bad.
Damn. Ivy, you don't have any allergies, do you?
Huh, actually. Okay. So, right around what you were saying a year and a half ago, I did this thing called 21 Day Reset. It's a program from Beachbody. It's awesome. I love it. It makes you go from eating all of the crap, because I was eating a lot of crap, like fast food every single day, every meal. It was bad. So you go from eating all of that to eating really healthy, cutting out, but it's a 3-week process where the first week you cut off all of your meats, the second week you cut off all of your grains, and in the third week you're only on fruits and vegetables. Everything's has to be organic. And then the fourth week, you slowly, and also your dairy. You cut out your dairy when you cut out your meats. The fourth week, you slowly start to bring things back into your diet. You start to bring in your grains. The fifth week, you bring back some of the dairy and some of the meats. But it's a slow process. And it's meant to train your body and also to see if there are certain food groups that you are allergic to or should avoid. Well, up until that point, I loved ice cream. It made me so happy. Yeah. After that, when I reintroduced the milk group, I was able to eat cheese. I was able to eat yogurt, but I cannot have ice cream and I cannot have milk at all in any quantity because it will make me sick.
Oh, yeah. That's
So I
my...
haven't had ice cream for like a year and a half, which makes me really
Do the
sad.
coconut ice cream. The coconut
Oh
base.
my god, coconut ice cream from
Like
Toy is
the
so
one.
good.
Yeah, because I mean, I can have almond milk, I can have soy milk, and honestly, I prefer almond milk to regular milk any day now.
Mhm.
But food wise, since we're on the topic of food porn, over the weekend I went to this amazing pancake house.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Holy
God.
fuck. Let me prepare myself. Hold on. Let me change my seating arrangement. Okay, go.
All right, guys, you guys gotta go to my Instagram. I am at Ivy Doom Kitty on Instagram, and you've got to check out these two pancakes I posted. And Miss Pancakes here loves her pancakes. She should have been there with me. Uh,
Ah!
the
I've never
first
heard of this shit, dude.
the first one was a banana pancake, which was smothered in caramel sauce, whipped cream, and pecans, and it was fantastic. But the
Mm.
second one was even better. Your second one was a chili cheese pancake, and the pancake was made from
Cor-
corn and
cornbread,
holy
cornbread, right?
crap. Yeah, chili cheese pancake. It was amazing. Oh my god, I don't think I've had, and I kept alternating between the two. So I have my savory pancake and I had my sweet pancake. And oh, the place is called the Silver Dollar Pancake House
Oh
in
my god.
Corona. I want to say Corona
Ooh.
It's in
Riverside.
Corona? What the hell?
Yeah,
Dude.
it's oh my god, it's so good. You guys have to try it.
No, the fucking picture like blew me away because I've never heard of a chili pancake. I've heard of the cornbread, but not a chili pancake. That was
Yeah.
just insane.
Any of you guys that are in the chat, have you looked at the Instagram photo yet?
You guys are gonna
It's the same.
fucking be starving kids after that. All right. Well, we're gonna here wrap it up. I said 5 minutes ago, and it's been like another 15 minutes into the show. But yeah, no. Where can people find you, Crystal Method?
On Facebook, that's where they can find me. I can post the link
You're
on the chat.
verified. You're verified now.
I'm verified. That was crazy. I don't know how that happened, but I was like, hey, I'm verified. But they can find me on facebook.com/the Crystal Method 2. That's the KRYSTAL Method 2, as in the number. And then they can find me on Instagram under the same name at the Crystal Method. And on Twitter, I'm known as Donna Troy.
Yes, and you can post it up there because you're you're one of the little admin people.
Woot.
Do it.
I'm going to type it in right now.
Is type in. Where can people find you, Ivy?
You can find me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, all those things as Ivy Doom Kitty.
Yes, Ivy Doom Kitty.
Doom Kitty.
Yeah, and I mean, our Twitters are right there. You can find me at www.pancakepow.com. That's where you will find all the social site stuff like Instagram. I post fucking pictures of me sweating because when I feel lazy, I just look at my body and I'm like, oh shit, I should go work out. I'll probably feel better. And so I post shameless workout me with like my face looking all crazy, and food, of course. And yeah, you can see that. You can find me on Facebook or Twitter, and yeah, say hi to us, and then we'll let you guys know about Anime Expo. So stay tuned for
Yes,
that,
definitely.
Yes.
because we want to say hi to you. And that's pretty much it, bitches. We're out.
And we
So.
give free hugs.
Dude, I want to hug people.
Yay.
I want to do like a counter and see how many hugs I can get at Anime Expo. I'm gonna film that shit too. We're freaking, and we're doing a freaking chest bump, by the way. Boom. At Anime. God willing that no one has crazy armor or anything. But yes, guys, thanks for tuning in. I am Baby Pancakes.
I am Ivy Doom Kitty.
And I'm the Crystal Method.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.